Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Nilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. First, we must apologize for arriving very late due to circumstances beyond our control. Circumstances are always beyond our control. In this material world, we think that we are controlling. Ishvaro ham aham bhogi siddho ham balavan sukhi. The demoniac person thinks, I am the controller. I am the enjoyer, I am perfect, powerful and happy. This is Maya. Because we try to control this material world and try to enjoy it, we suffer within it. When someone is a little intelligent, then they want to get out of this. Anyway, we're sorry we're late. You must have been waiting a long time. How long were they all waiting? How long were you all waiting? How many hours? How many hours? How much time? You're waiting for 3 hours. You've been waiting a long time. How long have you been waiting?
4 hours.
How long have you been waiting to get out of birth and death? How many millions of lifetimes? Bahunam Jannanamante Jnanavam Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvam Iti Samahatma Sudurlabhaha.
The slogan Srimad Bhagavad slogan Krishna பல ஜென்மங்களுக்கு அப்பால உண்மையிலேயே இது போன்ற ஞானவானாக மாறி பகவானுடைய பாதத்தை வந்து சொன்னார்கள். பல பேர்களுக்கு நடக்கக்கூடிய நிகழ்ச்சி.
Krishna is very patient.
பகவான் கிருஷ்ணர் உண்மையிலேயே இதுவரைக்கும் நமக்காக பொறுமையாக காத்திருக்கிறார்.
Krishna has been waiting a long time.
பல காலமாக காத்திருக்கிறார்.
In every lifetime, Krishna is saying to us, why don't you surrender to me?
நம்ம ஏற்கனவே பல வாழ்க்கை காலமாக வாழ்ந்திருக்கிறோம்.
And every lifetime we say no. Then again Krishna comes personally. Sends his representatives. And they tell us again and again. Sarvadhaman parityaja mamekam sharanam raja aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami vasucha.
பகவானுடைய இறுதியான இந்த உபதேசமான சர்வதர்மான் பரித்யஜ்ய எல்லா விதமான விஷயங்களையும் விட்டுவிட்டு என்ற சரணாகதின்னு சொல்லக்கூடிய அந்த தர்மத்தை பகவானுடைய பக்தர்கள் நமக்கு போதிக்கின்றார்கள்.
And mostly we don't even listen.
பெரும்பான்மையான நேரங்களில் நம்ம இதை வந்து கவனமான முறையில் கேட்பதற்கு கூட விருப்பப்படுவது கிடையாது.
We think that it's just like some noise in the background, like traffic noise. Nothing to listen to. That's not important. I have to enjoy myself. That's important. Then if someone comes and directly and grabs us and shakes us and tells us, surrender to Krishna, then we have many excuses.
நேரடியான முறையில பகவானுடைய பக்தர்கள் வந்து நம்ம வந்து பிடித்து பகவானுக்கு சரணாகதின்னு சொல்லக்கூடிய நேரத்திலும் கூட சரணாகதி அடையாமல் இருப்பதற்கு பல விதமான காரணங்கள் சொல்றோம் விருப்பம் இல்லாமல்.
Why only to Krishna?
கேட்கிறோம் ஏதாவது கிருஷ்ணன் மட்டும் சரணாகதி அடையணும்.
There are so many gods.
ஏராளமான தெய்வங்கள் இருக்கு, அவங்கள்ட்ட சரணாகதி அடையக்கூடாது.
Oh yes, I will surrender to Krishna, but not just now. In this way we are very expert at avoiding Krishna. But Krishna is very patient. And when we finally say, yes, I want to surrender to you, Krishna, Krishna is ready to accept us. He doesn't say that, well, you neglected me for so many years, so you want to surrender to me? Okay, you come back after billions of lifetimes. As long as you rejected me, I reject you, then you come. No, he doesn't say that. So Krishna is very merciful, and therefore Krishna personally comes, he sends his representatives. To help us out of this difficult situation of being stuck in this world of birth and death. It is a very serious commitment to take initiation. There are many religious rituals which are conducted in this temple. But they do not require commitment on the mostly they don't require commitment on the part of the people who partake in them, who do them. People come, they offer some flowers and fruits, the archak says some mantras, they pray to whoever they think God may be, that you fulfill my material desires, and they go away. There's no consideration of surrender or commitment. Sometimes people undertake some commitment. Just like in South India at the present time, this Ayyappa madness is going on. I said Ayyappa madness, you said Ayyappa kalacharam, but you're more polite than me. So for 40 days, I think it is, the people, they take a vow to be celibate, to not eat meat, to not smoke or drink and all these things. And after the 40 days are over, straight back to all the things they stopped doing. Recently I was on an overnight train. Where was that? I think it was Hyderabad to Chennai, somewhere. And the whole train was packed with Swami. They all call each other Swami.
சமீபத்தில் நான் ஹைதராபாத்லேருந்து சென்னைக்காக வந்து இந்தியாவோட ட்ரெயினில் வந்து நான் வந்து பிரயாணம் செய்தேன். அந்த புகை வண்டியில் ஏராளமான ஐயப்ப பக்தர்கள் இருந்தாங்க.
And they would do all their prayers.
அவர்கள் தினசரி அவர்களுடைய பிரார்த்தனைகளை செய்து கொண்டு வந்தார்கள் அந்த வண்டியிலேயே.
So all this Ayyappa Sharanam and all this kind of thing. Swami Sharanam, all this kind of thing.
ஐயப்ப சுவாமி சம்பந்தமான பஜனைகள் பாடினாங்க.
But then when they finished wouldn't know what to do. So, in the modern age, when people don't know what to do, they pull out their cell phone and look at it and look at all the different things. And in fact, many people, first thing in the day, even before they get up, they look at their phone, iPhone or whatever it is. So they're trying to do something religious. But they don't have any training, as Srila Prabhupada taught us, to engage always in Krishna's service. If we have spare time, actually we're busy all the time in Krishna's service, but if some time comes, we'll read about Krishna or we'll talk about topics related with Krishna consciousness. So this diksha, this initiation, it's an initiation into full commitment. Any diksha is one of commitment. One can be initiated just for doing some sacrifice, and that means you're initiated just for the sacrifice. But during that time that the sacrifice is going on, it may go on for several days, then there are certain rules you have to follow. So it's a commitment, and it means that we have to take it very seriously. Now, because we are conditioned souls, we are not serious about the things that we should be serious about. We see in Singapore that people are generally very serious. But they're serious about the wrong things. About the wrong things. They're serious about making money and enjoying their senses. The motto for Singapore, actually for everywhere, is Aham Dehasmi. I am this body. Yeah, here people have, when you come from India, you can, at least in India, people smile. In Singapore, it's, if you pay them, they'll smile. That's all. So we're asking you to be serious about the right thing. Understanding Aham Brahmasmi, I am spiritual. And Krishna is Param Brahma, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. Yeah, so but because we are conditioned souls, we have 4 defects. And one of them is the cheating propensity. So we often think, well, let me take Diksha, but see if there are any ways I can get some special offers. We'll see there are many gurus in Hinduism. They have many disciples. Just like there is one fishing woman from Kerala, for instance, who the only thing you have to do is get hugged by her, and that's all. No rules, no regulations, just love, undefined love. So love, alright, that's very good, we admit. This Diksha is meant for love. Understanding that the so-called love of this material world is a hoax. And that real love is love for Krishna. We are in a emotionally diseased state. Singapore. It's an emotionally diseased state, but I mean an emotionally diseased condition. In which we think that we will love separately from Krishna. So the whole understanding of Krishna consciousness we can get in essence in one verse. Atendriya priti vancha tare bale kam krishnendriya priti ichha dhare prema nam. This is the difference between sense gratification and pure love of Krishna. As long as we attempt to place our loving propensity in any person, object, or any entity other than Krishna, it translates into sense gratification, envy of Krishna. So we are in the conditioned state, but we aspire to come to the pure state. We aspire to come to the platform of pure loving devotion to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
உன்னதமான ஆன்மீக பக்தி சேவையை அடைவதை நாம் குறிக்கோள் கொண்டவர்களாக இருக்கின்றோம்.
So this diksha is a very serious commitment.
இந்த தீட்சை உண்மையிலேயே சிரத்தையான ஒரு முறையாகும், சிரத்தையான ஒரு வாக்குறுதி கொடுக்கக்கூடிய முறை.
There are rules and regulations
இதற்கு உண்மையிலேயே விதிமுறைகள் இருக்கு.
To guide us.
நம்மை வழிகாட்டுவதற்காக.
So that we can become free from the material disease.
இந்த வழிமுறைகள் இந்த பௌதிகமான நோயிலிருந்து நம்மை காப்பாற்றும்.
And full of love for Krishna.
பகவான் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ணன் மேல உள்ள அன்பை விருத்தி செய்யும்.
Now when we say serious, that doesn't mean miserable.
இந்த சிரத்தைங்கிறது நம்ம ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான விஷயம் நினைக்கண்டாம்.
Krishna consciousness is simultaneously serious and joyful.
இந்த கிருஷ்ண பக்தி மிக சிரத்தையான விஷயமாக இருந்தாலும் கூட உண்மையிலே மகிழ்ச்சிகரமான ஒரு விஷயம்.
Devotees are happy.
பக்தர்கள் பொதுவாக சந்தோஷம் உள்ளவர்கள்.
Even in the neophyte stage, or when devotees are just beginning in Krishna consciousness, they are much happier than even the greatest materialists.
ஆரம்ப நிலையில் உள்ள பக்தர்கள் கூட இந்த பௌதிக உலகத்தில் உள்ள மிகப்பெரிய பௌதிகவாதிகளை விட எப்பொழுதும் அதிகமான மகிழ்ச்சியுடையவர்களாக தான் இருக்கிறார்கள்.
Because the natural condition of the Atma is to be Anandamaya, full of happiness.
காரணம் ஆன்மாவுடைய இயல்பான சுத்தமான நிலை எப்பொழுதும் ஆனந்தம் உள்ளவனாக இருப்பது.
So I trust that you're all feeling happy in Krishna consciousness.
நீங்கள் அனைவருமே இப்பொழுது கிருஷ்ண பக்தியில் சந்தோஷமாக வாழ்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறீர்கள். நான் முழுமையா நம்புறேன். உண்மையா இல்லையா?
Many times people ask me, how long have you been practicing? Well, first they say, what is this? And I say, I'm practicing Krishna consciousness. And they say, well, how long have you been doing it?
பல நேரங்களில் மக்கள் என்ன மிக முக்கியமாக வெளிநாட்டு உடல்ல இருக்கிறதுனால கேட்கிறாங்க, நீங்க என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்கன்னு கேட்கிறாங்க. நான் கிருஷ்ண பக்தியை பயிற்சி செய்யணும்னு சொல்லும்போது எவ்வளவு காலமாக நாங்க பயிற்சி செய்து கொண்டிருக்கீங்கன்னு கேட்கிறாங்க.
So now if I have to answer, it's almost 38 years.
நான் உண்மையிலே கிருஷ்ண பக்தியை இப்பொழுது 38வது வருஷம் கடைபிடித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறேன்.
And then they usually ask, well, are you happy?
கேட்கிறாங்க, 38 வருஷமா நீங்க சந்தோஷமா தான் இருக்கிறீங்களா?
And my reply is, well, if I wasn't happy, why should I do it?
நான் பதிலளிப்பேன், 38 வருஷமா அந்த விஷயம் சந்தோஷம் கொடுக்கலனா நான் எப்படி இதை கடைபிடிச்சிட்டு இருப்பேன், விட்டு போயிருப்பேன்.
We have rules, no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication.
எங்களுக்கு பல கஷ்டமான விதிமுறைகள் இருக்கு. மாமிசம் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, மது அருந்தக்கூடாது, போதைப் பொருட்கள் இருக்கக்கூடாது, மற்ற மாது பழக்கம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. எப்படி என்னால கடைபிடிக்க முடியும் சந்தோஷம்?
Which, if the materialists hear this, it would be good training for them in athletics. If they hear, they'll run away as fast as they can.
பௌதிகவாதி இந்த விஷயத்தை கேட்டானாலே ஓட ஆரம்பிச்சிருவான். ஒரு பௌதிகவாதியை நல்ல ஓடக்கூடிய ஓட்ட விளையாட்டு வீரனாக நீ மாற்றனா அவன் போய் இந்த 4 விஷயத்துல அவன் நல்ல ட்ரைனிங்கா இருக்கும்.
But there are many other rules also.
ஆனா இந்த ரூல் மட்டும் இல்ல, இன்னும் பல விதிமுறைகள்லாம் இருக்குது.
Those who are actually serious about Krishna consciousness, they do not indulge in activities which hamper advancement in Krishna consciousness.
இன்னும் பல விதிமுறைகள் கிருஷ்ண பக்திக்கு அனுகூலமான முறையில பிரதிகூலமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய பல விஷயங்களை பக்தர்கள் பின்பற்றுறாங்க.
Those are the first 2 conditions of surrender, sharanagati.
இதான் இந்த சரணாகதிக்குரிய முதல் 2 அம்சங்கள், அங்கங்கள்.
Anukulyasya sankalpa, to accept only activities which are favorable for advancement.
Anukulyasya sankalpa, பகவானுடைய கிருஷ்ண பக்தியில முன்னேறுவதற்கு அனுகூலமான விஷயங்களை மட்டும் பின்பற்றுவது.
And pratikulyasya varjanam, to reject anything which will impede our advancement.
Pratikulyasya varjanam, பக்திக்கு பிரதிகூலமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா விதமான விஷயங்களை நிராகரிப்பது.
So we don't watch television.
கண்டிப்பாக நம்ம டிவி பார்க்க கூடாது.
We don't sleep until late in the morning.
தேவையில்லாமல் காலையில அனாவசியமாக காலையில அதிகாலையில உறங்க கூடாது.
We don't take any food which is not offered to Krishna.
பகவான் கிருஷ்ணருக்கு நைவேத்தியம் செய்யாத எந்த பொருளையும் உண்ணக்கூடாது.
And we can only offer to Krishna food which is cooked by devotees.
நம்முடைய பக்தர்கள் சமைத்த உணவு மட்டும் தான் பகவானுக்கு நைவேத்தியம் செய்து நாம் உண்ண வேண்டும்.
And also fruit and milk.
தேவைப்பட்டால் பழங்கள்.
So this might seem to be very serious and very strict. But Maya is very serious and strict. If we don't surrender to Krishna, then we surrender to Maya. And Maya is always very welcoming to us. Come, 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 and then boom, boom, boom. She offers us a little sweet taste on the tongue before she smashes us. So we are thinking, oh, that taste on the tongue is so nice. But we don't remember that we have to be smashed and smashed and smashed. So we should take this Krishna consciousness very seriously. We've wasted countless lives in this material world forgetting Krishna. Now we have the opportunity to remember Krishna. So we should not exercise our cheating propensity and think that, well, where are the shortcuts? There are no shortcuts, there are no gimmicks, there are no tricks. We have to surrender to Krishna. And Krishna is in our heart, so we can't fool him. We can make a drama and other people might be convinced that we are surrendered to Krishna. But Krishna, he knows what's in our heart. So there are no gimmicks or tricks, but there is a very easy process. And very joyful process. And that is the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. But that has to be accompanied by commitment to all the practices of Krishna consciousness. Chanting Hare Krishna revives our dormant Krishna consciousness. Krishna Nama Mahamantra Eto Swabhav Jai Jape Tar Krishna Upajai Bhav. It's the nature of the Hare Krishna mantra that those who chant it, their feelings for Krishna automatically develop. But that doesn't happen if we make offenses. Then it becomes like pouring petrol with one hand onto a fire, and from the other hand, pouring water. And we'll get a lot of smoke. And you may say, oh, it's so big, so much smoke. And we may say, it's very impressive, so much smoke. So it may be something very big, but the real thing we want is fire, not smoke. So Srila Prabhupada has, on behalf of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Bhagavan Sri Krishna, given us the real thing. We see here that in Singapore people are very serious about material life, but they're miserable. All facilities are here for education, health care. People are living peaceful means there's no major crime problem. As far as possible, the government has made it a pleasant place. With parks and gardens. But people are not happy. Because they've made all arrangements for the wrong thing. Of course, we don't say that people should not have nice arrangements for living. And we can congratulate the government on that. At least as far as we know, we can't know for sure, but people here, at least the government leaders, are not sticking all the people's money in their pocket, as for instance can you think of any countries where they do that? Where the leaders, they're just filling their pockets? India, oh yeah, India, yeah. Oh, why didn't I think? Just like in India, the politicians are very busy filling their own pockets, and they have very big pockets. But without Krishna consciousness, everything is a big zero. So we should go and tell the president, is it, of Singapore? Prime Minister? Lee? It's another Lee. What's his name? Okay. There was some guy previously. Lee, he died, I guess, by now. So you go and tell him to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Lama, Lama Lama, Hare Hare, and be happy. That's with Chinese pronunciation. They have difficulty pronouncing R. They can't say R, so they say Hare Krishna. Just like Tamil people, they have difficulty, they can't say, instead of saying go, they'll say H or K, something like this. Yeah, you can't translate it. So, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Live happily in this world. That is only possible with Krishna consciousness. So people in India, they tend to be very religious, but they don't know what is real religion. Real religion is ahaituki apratihata bhakti. Savai pung sang paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje ahaitukya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. You can translate that. Often in India, people, they take to Krishna consciousness and their relatives say, okay, but not too much. Because religion's okay. It makes you good. If you're religious, then you probably won't smoke and drink. You'll probably be a good husband or wife and not run away with someone else's husband or wife. Hopefully. So religion is good. And if you pray to God, then it might help to boost the family income. So to be religious is good, but not too much, because you're praying to God for material happiness. But if you spend all your time doing bhakti, then you can't have any material happiness. So bhakti is good, they say, if you get some material facility. But if you become too religious, then you give up all desire for material enjoyment. So that's very bad. If the son goes to the prostitute, they'll say, well, he's a young man, what do you expect? If he goes to the guru, oh, very serious, bad news here. But actually, also parents, they don't mind. If you go to some cheating guru, they're happy, because cheating guru is encouraging you in material life. But these Hare Krishna devotees, they're very dangerous. No meat. Then how can you be strong? How can you enjoy sex if you don't eat meat? Oh, very bad. So they're very scared of us. This, our motto is full dedication. Ahaituki, no material purpose in worshipping Krishna. Just worshipping Krishna for His pleasure. Krishna India Priti Vancha Tare Baleka. It's connected, same thing. And apratihata, non-stop. Nothing can stop it. If anyone comes and says, okay, now you take $1 billion, you stop chanting Hare Krishna. We will tell them that chanting Hare Krishna once is worth more than $1 trillion. So why should we stop? There are so many billionaires in the world, they're not happy. We're chanting Hare Krishna. We're fully happy. So why should you swap some piles of paper for Atma Sukha, for the happiness of the soul? Of course, if you give us $1 billion, we'll take it very happily. But we won't use 1 cent for our own self-gratification. We'll take $1 billion, we'll use it for building temples for Krishna, for printing books for Krishna. And then we'll say thank you very much for giving us $1 billion. Now give some more. Because we want full surrender to Krishna for everybody. So this is our motto. We're being initiated not into some mundane Hindu religious idea. This is the full surrender of the soul to Krishna. It's not that we're doing a 40-day vrata and then finished. But this is surrender our whole life completely. Now, of course, there are grihastas in Krishna consciousness also, of whom the most famous example in recent times is Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And Srila Prabhupada, who was also many years. They both demonstrated how to be responsible grihastas and fully dedicated to Krishna also. So I will ask you to take this very seriously. There's no meaning to accepting initiation unless you're very serious. Within our society, I am known as being serious and expecting my disciples to be serious. But I don't think I'm being exceptionally serious. As I understand, to take the role of Guru means I simply have to impart what I receive from Srila Prabhupada. That is parampara. So whatever I got from Prabhupada, I have to pass on to you. I didn't learn from Prabhupada that we should have a kind of relaxed, take it easy, enjoy your senses, and also chant Hare Krishna. I didn't learn that from Prabhupada. I learned from Prabhupada, I heard it again and again, and I go on hearing again and again, that we have to surrender to Krishna. So I have to tell you the same thing. If I tell you that you enjoy your senses and also chant Hare Krishna, then I will be cheating you. So of course, it's not that the senses are denied, but the senses are engaged in Krishna's service. So we like nice music, then chant Hare Krishna. We like nice food, take Krishna prasadam. We like nice people, then associate with devotees. But the whole attitude has to be that we are doing everything for Krishna's pleasure. Not that let's cook a big feast. And then, we have to remember to offer it. Okay, okay, now let's enjoy it. Not this kind of attitude. So there are many things to teach. You may wonder how I can teach you when you are based in Singapore and I'm not, and you're mostly all Tamil speakers and I'm not. Well, there are ways and means of doing this. Because after all, Krishna consciousness is not a material process. So there are many devotees who can teach. I'm not the only, it's not that I am the way, the truth and the life and no one comes to Krishna except through me. There are so many devotees who are teaching Krishna consciousness. And especially here, I think that you are taking guidance from Akinchan Krishna Prabhu. Who is taking guidance from me in Srila Prabhupada's service. And there are various recordings of lectures which should be made available to you. I think you yourself have 400 lectures. I also have several thousand recorded lectures available in English and other languages. Tamil is one of them. It is most highly recommended that you hear Prabhupada's lectures, some of which have been translated into Tamil. Just a few of them, but it's an ongoing project. That there's Prabhupada's voice, and then just like this is going on here now, this translation. So that's most important. Please hear Srila Prabhupada and read his books. And now that you've got this great gift of Krishna consciousness by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and his followers, please take it very seriously. All right, Hare Krishna. Ramanandri.